A billionaire sat down at a luxury watch repair shop. The watchmaker quoted him $80 to fix a broken clasp. The billionaire paid $400 and told him to keep the change. His driver shook his head on the way out. "Sir, the repair was $80. The billionaire replied, "I know, but the man who fixes my watch needs to feel like his time is worth something. If he does not, he will not be here next year. And then who fixes my watch?" The next morning, he walked past a small photography studio. The window had a sign, "Portraits from $150. He walked in. The photographer, a man named Marcus, was editing at his desk. Business was inconsistent. Some months were fine. Most were not. He was considering a second job. The billionaire looked around at the prints on the wall. They were extraordinary, cinematic, emotional, the kind of photographs people kept for generations. He said, "These are some of the best portraits I have ever seen. What do you charge for a full session?" Marcus said, $150 for 1 hour, digital files included. He looked at him. "That is your problem." Marcus frowned. "My problem is not enough clients." He shook his head. "Your problem is your price is telling the wrong story. Let me explain. Right now, your price says affordable, accessible, quick. That attracts people who are comparing you to every other photographer in the city. People who pick based on cost. And people who pick based on cost cancel when money gets tight. They ask for more edits. They negotiate. They exhaust you." Marcus shifted in his seat. "So what do I do? Charge more and have even fewer clients?" The billionaire smiled slightly. "No, you charge more and attract completely different clients. Watch." He sat down. "Raise your price to $1,200 for a full session. Now your price says, this is serious. This is an investment. This is not something you buy impulsively. At $1,200, the person who books you has already decided they want exceptional work. They do not negotiate. They do not cancel. They refer their friends, because the price itself signals that what they are getting is rare." Marcus said, "But I will lose all my current clients." He nodded. "Yes, the ones who were slowly draining you. And you will replace 10 of them with 2 who pay you the same money in a fraction of the time, and leave 5-star reviews that bring the next 2. He picked up one of the prints from the wall. "This photograph will hang in someone's home for 30 years. You charged $150 for it. That is less than the frame it is hanging in." Marcus stared at the print. He had never thought about it that way. 3 months later, he had raised his price to $1,200. He lost 19 of his 22 clients. Then something unexpected happened. 2 architects who had seen his work online booked him for their firm's portfolio. A local magazine hired him for a quarterly feature. And a family whose friend had paid $1,200 called and said, "We want the photographer worth that price." In 4 months, Marcus had 6 clients paying $1,200 each. His monthly revenue had doubled. He was working 2 fewer days a week. In business, your price is not just a number. It is a filter. A low price filters in volume and filters out respect. A high price filters in commitment and filters out noise. The work was always worth more. The only thing that changed was the story the price was telling. Follow Business Capsule for the daily logic that teaches you what your price is really saying about you. If this made you look at your own pricing differently, hit like. Comment. What is something you are currently offering that is priced below what it is actually worth? Write it. Say it out loud here. That is the first step. And share this with anyone who is undercharging for work they have spent years learning to do. One video might change what they ask for tomorrow.